You're listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast, available every week on Patreon and every other week on YouTube and wherever else you listen to podcasts. And now, for the intro.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together. I don't know what episode we're on.
Who counts that? If you get over 1,000, that just means you've been doing it too long. It just means nothing else has gotten picked up for you, so you had to keep doing this podcast.
Yeah, Joe Rogan got nothing going.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, fucking loser, dude. Tom Segura, bum. Hey, how about you get a TV show, guys? What the fuck? Doing 3,000 episodes or something?
Would also be really weird if you told someone your favorite episode of a podcast by the episode number. You're like, episode 318.
Yeah, right.
Like, what?
Well, it's even weirder, like, talking about, like, it was the one where they talked about that thing they always talk about every 5 episodes.
Yeah, it's something about buttholes and hunting elk. I'm mixing the podcast up, but
which one's which
which
was which. I want to know what the Butthole podcast is.
That's definitely good. Your mom's house. Your mom's house is the
true.
Butthole podcast.
That's true. We should start a Butthole podcast.
We
need a topic. We don't have a topic for this ever, dude. Why not buttholes? Butthole, we can do dog buttholes, people buttholes. I think that's it.
You ran out so quick.
I'm out of buttholes. I don't know what else.
I don't know what other organisms exist that have buttholes.
Like octopus buttholes.
I think that's like one of the only animals that doesn't have a butthole.
Birds don't have buttholes.
I feel like octopi only have one hole.
Dude, I only know cream pie. It's where I come in an octopus.
But in the one hole, right?
No, it's where I come in multiple octopuses. So it's octopi. It's the plural. Octa cream puss. That's where I come in one octopus.
That sounds like something else, and that sounds horrible.
Dude, they have beaks, dude. That'd be rough.
They have beaks?
Yeah, they got little beaks. They can bite stuff.
I love that you're
butthole
like,
beaks.
You don't know what beaks are.
Like birds.
I'm aware of beaks. I've heard of them. I didn't know that they were on octopi.
They have beaks? Explain that.
Octopuses.
Explain beaks.
Explain.
Are they like bones? What are beaks?
Beaks
they're like little.
Yeah, beaks are bone.
Little bones.
They're like teeth noses.
Teeth noses. Teeth you can smell out of, I think. That's what a beak is.
Are you telling me you can't smell out of your teeth?
I can. Yeah. Oh, what a great!
You, sir, have not done enough. Have not done enough peyote.
I talk out of my teeth.
Actually, if you do enough coke, you'd probably smell out your teeth. You're just like. You get that move?
Ooh, yeah. That's a good smell.
You're like, my nose doesn't work anymore, so smell has to come from somewhere.
I wish I had a bunch of little tiny beaks instead of teeth. little grinder teeth.
Just like an octopus worth of teeth? Like 8 teeth?
Yeah.
8 beak teeth?
Maybe that's what octopus means. It's about their beaks, not their arms. It's about that.
Wait, do they have multiple beaks now? Is this?
I think they do. Why else call them octopuses? They got 8 beaks.
They have 8 pusses.
They got 8 pusses. That's a lot. Their arms, just big vaginas. Just labia. That's what it really is. It's just big, like, pussy lips that fly around.
And someone's for sure dived into the ocean and tried to fuck an octopus, right?
Yeah, me, dude. I've done that. I'll do it again. I didn't succeed the first time, so I'll try one more time.
Only one more?
I mean,
if I get it, attitude
if
right
I get it once, I'll stop. This isn't like a go back for seconds kind of thing. It's like a can I do
know
it?
That?
I guess. Yeah, you're right. I haven't done it before. I haven't succeeded. Maybe, dude. Maybe that's what like divers do. Maybe that's why people love scuba diving so much.
Fuck things in the ocean.
Yeah, like, I can fuck this octopus. Hey, I'm going on a dive tonight. Hey, you want me to come? No.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna go alone.
There's people who would fuck sheep, but then there's just too much evidence and people around.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I need to go somewhere secretive.
No one's around at night dives. I go on night dives to fuck octopuses.
Bottom of the ocean is very private.
Well, I should come though. You're bringing like 3 tanks. And you're like, yeah, no, I know. These are all for me. I'm staying down there a long time. It's a marathon dive tonight for me.
bunch of Trojans fall out of your pocket. Like, oh, those. Why would I bring those in the ocean? I don't know.
That would be so funny. You fuck octopus with a condom on.
Yeah, I don't like catching
hey,
new disease.
yeah, I don't want to. I'm smart about how I fuck octopuses.
What if,
Anyone who fuck octopuses is going in raw every time. No one's like, oh no, I'm gonna get the rib stuff. Make sure they enjoy it. No way.
You don't think anyone fucks an animal with like a condom on? What if they
If
just
you're
want to last longer?
I want her to. I want her to enjoy herself. Call me back. I comes too fast if I don't wear an underwater octopus condom. Do you think if you use like a sheepskin condom on a sheep, because you could use sheepskin condoms?
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
it's like it'd be like
I'm sure someone's done that just in hopes that they think it's another sheep. And
yeah,
really
right.
Like it.
And they're like, oh, cool.
Cool.
They're like, hey, hey, don't worry, baby, babby,
Don't worry,
babby.
I don't like getting fucked by humans, but other sheep.
Other
cool.
sheep, yeah, no, I'm a sheep. That's fine.
What do animals think when just their owner mounts them?
I don't know.
Like, hey, this is not wrestling.
We should bang Larston right now on camera.
No,
On
I'm
camera. Donkey show. LA style. It's where you fuck a pit bull in your apartment.
good. LA donkey. It's Adderall and pit bulls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because nobody mounts. The only animal you mount to ride is a horse. You know, everything else is you're probably fucking it.
the horse like lays down like, this guy just can't get on my back, I guess.
I'll help out.
And it's like, nah, he's still not getting it. Man, this guy's an idiot.
I feel like that's better than like spurs. You know, that'll get a horse to run forever. You stick something in its ass. That'll make me run. That would totally make. If someone had like spurs, like if I had like spurs on my face, I wouldn't want you to like whip. I'd be like, hey, get the fuck off me. If you shove something in my ass every time you wanted me to run faster, I'd be like, all right, dude, I'm going.
Whoa.
I'm going. Okay, I'm going. Stop. I would win the Daytona or the
Daytona Derby?
The horse version of the Daytona.
The horse Daytona Derby.
What do they call that? The Triple Crown? That also
Triple
sounds
Crown.
That also
I think
sounds
that's
like
surfing.
NASCAR though.
Isn't that surfing?
Yeah, it is. It's also surfing. Surfing and horse racing?
Same thing,
Same
pretty
thing?
much, right? Yeah.
That's not fair.
Fair isn't the thing I'd go to. A little strange to compare the two, but fair.
Yeah. I guess you're both riding stuff.
Yeah.
It's the Triple Crown of riding.
Surfboards didn't ask to be ridden either. I mean, right?
I guess.
There's probably a surfer that fucks a surfboard every night, too.
Those waves are begging to be ridden, though, dude. Chee.
Like, why is there a hole in the bottom of your board?
It's where the fin goes. Shut up. I'm going to go surfing alone. Just like the diving guy.
Yeah. He's not even trying to catch a wave out there. He's just sitting on his board.
Dude, I finally have like gained enough weight to where I can't scratch my back anymore.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm like, how do I get in? Is that a weight thing or am I just not flexible? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's probably a both.
It's probably you're fat and not athletic.
Yeah. Because you can be fat and stretchy.
I don't know, man. I'd like to see an offensive lineman scratch his back one time. You think they could?
I bet there's one
it.
in there. I bet there's one that can like lick his taint. He's like, check this out.
What?
And rolls on his back and flips over.
That's a
It's like,
defensive
holy
lineman
shit.
thing. I think,
I don't know football very well. I don't know what the difference is.
I think defensive linemen have to be a little more stretchy, you know? But I don't really know.
Why would they have to be more stretchy?
Because you got to be like, and like throw your arms around, really whip in, you know?
You don't have to be able to do that.
No, because you got to block guys. You just got to be in the way.
Oh, so yeah, I guess that's true. But you got to be able like, yeah, I guess you just have to be in the way. There's like, we just need big. That's the people who are just super big, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're also, at a certain level, they're probably also pretty good at what they do. But
being
really
big.
like in high school, dude. In high school, it was just like the fattest kids.
Yeah.
And they just stick them in front, and then they couldn't move fast enough to actually do anything. And my buddy Kai would cry in the huddle every night because he would get hit so hard every play.
I remember that kid in basketball. There was always the like chubby kid who wasn't good at basketball, who they'd just have take the charge.
Yeah.
I didn't even play basketball, but I remember watching it and seeing,
I remember that
seeing people do it.
I remember seeing some fat kid who definitely didn't belong on the team. That's all I know.
He'd just run and get in the way of the person dribbling the ball and get knocked over. I was like, that's not...
That's a utility player right there.
Yeah.
That guy, he doesn't...
It's not basketball.
It's like having like a designated hitter. Just a designated hittee. And you just take it.
It's a coach just taking someone from the sidelines and just throwing them at the best player on the other team.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta take out the kneecaps.
Dude, I remember my buddy Kai would, he was our quarterback in high school, and he would like come back from just getting destroyed by the defense every single play. And he'd come in and be like, all right, we're going to do the 47 sweep. And he's like crying his eyes out because he's like, his head hurts so bad. Dude, it was so funny.
Did you guys just not guard him at all?
Dude,
Why did you get beat
I didn't
up
play
so bad?
offensive line, dude. I was the big fat kids who didn't move very well, dude. Dude, they were the slowest
You were one of
people.
the big fat kids in Hawaii?
No, I wasn't. No, I said not even close, dude. There was Tongans. There was like I played running back. Dude. I was fast.
I
in
was
Hawaii.
like you were a wiry person in Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. I was fast and tiny. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not either of those things out here.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, dude, he would cry like a bitch every time. I hope you're watching, Kai. I just told everybody you cried like a fucking coward every single huddle. It was hilarious.
Imagine coming back to the huddle crying and be like, this will get better when I'm in the pros. like, no, that's not a winner attitude right there.
Every good leader cries all the time. Napoleon,
Yeah, you remember
classic crier. Tom Brady, that guy actually does cry a lot.
You remember the Michael Jordan documentary? Always crying.
Crying is it's a leadership trait.
Yeah, you care so much. that
Your head hurts
you're a
so
baby.
much that you're that you're a leader.
You're a leader.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm fucking.
You play any other sports besides football?
I played rugby also in
Like
college.
Soccer football?
Yeah, exactly. European football.
European football, yeah.
No, that's soccer. Actually, European football is soccer. I think.
Yeah, but it's called soccer.
No, it's called football.
What? Wait, what
In
are we?
Europe.
Oh, yeah, in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I fucking.
Now we're just going off the name, though. Their American football is European rugby.
No, I guess it's close, but no. American football is American football in Europe.
Europe doesn't have that.
They call it American football.
Yeah.
They do. It's only like it's probably like only the weird kids.
saying-
You know what I mean? Like how in America and like only the soccer players are usually like the skinny kids who
Yeah.
always have like the fucking crazy nice haircut when they're like 15. Dude, I remember hating those kids so
I was a
goddamn
soccer
much.
player.
Oh, I know.
I had hair like
You probably had
this.
a douchey. Oh, never mind. If you
No, I
had
had to
hair
wear a
like that, that's
headband.
cooler though.
I had to wear a headband.
Dude, I just remember every soccer player looked like fucking Macklemore, dude, and I was like, I hate
Really?
all of you. Yeah, that was in,
Was that
in
in
college.
Hawaii, though? Or
No, that
was
was
that-
in the mainland. That was in Hawaii. That was everywhere I saw soccer players. They're all
Okay.
like fucking listening to.
I don't remember that as a soccer player trait.
Yeah, well, different time maybe.
Yeah.
you know? You missed it.
I guess so.
Yeah, you could have been a real douchebag,
If
and you missed out.
I was a generation later.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude, all those soccer kids were. Dude, they'd come to the rugby house in college where I lived, and they would just drink all the alcohol and leave. They were fucking scumbags,
Smart.
dude. I hated those guys. Wherever you are, I can't remember a single one of your names, but I hate
Rugby
you.
house sounds like the lamest house. That's
What,
just-
dude? Rugby house kicked ass, dude. It was fun as hell. We had parties all the time. We had
Lot
we
of
drank a
dudes.
lot. No, there was a lot of girls. There was rugby girls, but there was girls.
they
They were like
very large,
linebackers, but you know, whatever.
They were Icelandic.
They all had like Irish accents, but whatever, man. That's fine.
Rugby house is just everyone trying to drink each other under the table.
Exactly, dude. It was intense. I remember we had there was a like an initiation thing my freshman year, and so all the older rugby kids like they made you drink this milk gallon of like vodka, sriracha, chocolate sauce, like fucking all this just foul shit, and you all had to pass it around and finish the milk jug before they let you inside, and it's like 30 degrees outside, in fucking middle of winter in fucking Washington.
Jesus.
And so you're shirtless, and you have to finish this milk jug, or you can't get warm, basically. And that's what sports is all about, man. It's about forcing people to do things they don't want to do, so they can be a part of something that they only kind of want to be a part of.
All of that and fraternities is like, and business, anything. This is why you want to be in on the ground floor, because you come up with the stupid shit that you never had to do, and then can be like, well, we all had to do it.
Yeah, right? No, and then the next generation, because we made the next generation of freshmen do that.
So did you do it, though?
Oh, yeah, we did it. I did it.
I'm not saying we. I don't care about any of these other people. You did it.
I did it, yeah. I drank that with a bunch of other shirtless fucking white kids, basically.
What happened after you finished?
I don't know. You feel like shit, and then you have to go drink more in the basement. It's Do we play this egg game where you put an egg in a tube, and you got to blow on both sides, and whoever blows the least hard gets a bunch of egg in their face? So you just
How hard was it to make friends where you're from?
Dude, it's just that was just rugby. That was in college. That was in Seattle.
All of that stuff is like people who just can't make friends on their own.
I mean, I guess I had friends before, but I was like, I also
and you ditched them to go
Yeah,
drink
I did
egg?
actually. Yeah, I did. But I didn't drink the egg. I blew it in this guy Luke's face, and Luke Hudson had a bunch of egg in his face.
You know his first and last name.
Yeah, he was a good teammate. He was a warrior. I fucking love that. Luke Hudson, I hope you're watching, man. You're the man.
Yeah, I mean, you're bad at blowing egg.
That man cannot blow a single egg, but goddamn, could he play rugby?
Were the eggs in the shell? I know you just said it, but or
No.
you cracked it open?
You cracked it open. That'd be funny if you got a hard egg in your face.
Yeah. Because then you have to blow it with enough force, and maybe even crack it. It hits a few foreheads before.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a soft egg. It was like uncooked, you know.
So you just ended up gulping down a uncooked egg.
No.
Lost?
If you lost, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, no, I didn't lose.
No, I didn't lose.
I won every time.
I can't stress that enough. I never have eaten a raw egg, in college.
That milk jug thing wasn't better than a raw egg.
There's probably
I would never drink a raw egg.
There's probably a raw egg in that thing. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it wasn't like
You've
a
had
fraternity
rye.
because we also did stuff. We played a sport. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
some fraternities play sports.
no, but they're not like a team. You know what I mean? That's
Sure
drugging freshman girls isn't a sport, Eric. It's just something they do.
It is in some universities. I don't know. I didn't go to college. I don't know the college experience.
It was
I've been roofied, but never been to collge.
That was by the band, your bandmates.
yeah. That was just for fun.
That's because you didn't want to play that show in fucking Wendover. Like, we need our drummer. Let's fucking roofie him and
Just
drive
woke
him
up on a plane. Damn it! Are we in Wendover? Every time.
Yeah, no, we played the sport and then did all the drinking stuff afterward. That's what was cool about rugby. Because you could like drink like you're not playing a sport, and then you have to play a sport. You're like, oh, I'm so hungover. This is hard.
Rugby for sure sounds like a sport that you drink to play.
Yeah, it is
golfing.
That was part of the appeal. It's like, oh, I know rugby likes to party. That's what I've heard in in high school. I just grew up knowing that. Rugby, my uncles played rugby. They were like, "Oh yeah, you drink a lot."
Yeah, rugby started with a bunch of dudes drinking who wanted to wrestle each other, and they're like, "You want to also throw a ball around?" So this isn't like
yeah.
weird.
Well, I don't want to wrestle 1-on-1. How about like 15 on 15?
Yeah.
Then we could get into
we need
some
a huddle
real violence.
of some sort. What if the huddle's part of the game, and we're just like drunk and wobbling around, and then you get the ball?
Yeah, and then you kick stuff sometimes because why not?
Kicking stuff's fun.
It is a great sport. I still don't fully know all the rules.
I don't think anyone knows all the rules to rugby.
You can play it for like 20 years and you're still like, oh, really? That's a rule.
I feel like the refs are watching and they're like, I don't know if that that breaks a rule or not. I don't know.
Yeah, the refs they're not like refs. They're more like the mom who's in charge of like all the kids. You're like, just don't hurt anybody, and you're fine.
Yeah, don't bite the other. I think biting's is against the rules.
Yeah. Hey, no kicking sometimes.
Yeah.
It depends on where you are.
Like kicking at the opponent's chest with your cleat or something. I don't know. There's no jump kicking.
Yeah, anything like New Zealanders are good at, especially, is gonna be pretty violent.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't have. They didn't have like TV for a while that had the rest of the world, so they had to grow up. They're an isolated like full country.
Yeah, they're like, we killed all the Aborigines and we still got all this fucking anger.
And then people started migrating there from other places that just really sucked. Like there's a lot of German people that left during World War II and went there and shit.
You went to New Zealand?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, New Zealand's definitely a place like safe haven place.
Full of Nazis. Is that right?
No, full of people who didn't want to be Nazis.
Full of
so,
Nazis.
Like, I'm leaving
That's
Germany.
All Germans who left in the 30s are Nazis.
I've been in New Zealand a couple times. I've never seen one police. Coolest thing ever.
No cops, really?
No cops. Never seen violence there either.
You know why? It's because they got the secret police. Because they're Nazis.
You know what? I'd rather the police be secret these days.
They just hide.
I'm really sick of seeing them.
That's the thing about secret police. You're not supposed to see them.
They just come and drag you out of your house in the middle of the night.
Yeah. They're like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. We're the secret police. Shut up. Wee woo, wee woo. Hey, you're under arrest. We're the secret police. Keep it down. Shh. Hey, shut up. You're under arrest. Hey, get in this car. It's a secret. It's a secret. Don't fucking tell anyone. You're under arrest for life. We're taking you to jail, but don't you fucking say anything.
They've got like one of
You're
those.
like, no, you can't say. Hey, keep your voice down. We're the secret police.
They've got one of those cootie catcher thing, whatever. You remember those that had like like girls used to make back in school?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they're called.
Cootie catchers, yeah,
That's what
that's
I
right.
know as. They like do that, and it like pulls it out. And it's like you're going to jail for 5 to 10.
Shh, the secret. Yeah, they don't radio. They just tap each other on the shoulder. They're like, hey.
We're the fuck, marry, kill police. Like, are you a schoolyard game? What is?
Fuck, marry, kill police. You have 3 options for being sentenced, and none of them are good. That's the fuck, marry, kill law. That's what we need. You don't get. There's no more life in prison. You either get to be fucked, married, or killed.
Yeah. You're like,
what do you want?
Like, I choose fuck. They're like, it's by an elephant. You're like, damn it.
It's by a prisoner. Oh, damn. I thought that was getting out of it. How come he can be a prisoner?
Mary, yeah.
I want to be a prisoner. How come I have to be fuck, marry, kill? You still have prisoners?
Fine, Mary. It's still a prisoner. You're going to jail. You get to get fucked, married in prison, or killed outside before you go to jail.
Yeah, killed.
Those are your options with the police.
That's just the electric chair. We bringing that back for fuck, marry, kill police. We're the secret fuck, marry, kill police. Hey, keep it down. Hey, keep it down. I'm gonna fuck you. That's what, like, there wasn't like death camps in Germany. There was only fuck, marry, or kill camps. Yeah, I'm on this fuck camp. It's awful.
I got to the marry camp. It's not any better.
It's not really much better. There's just more commitment.
Really? Yeah. You're tied down to the secret police who caught you. I don't know.
Yeah. The
It's
kill
just the
camps.
one.
Kill camps are the same. We don't have to change anything for the kill camps. Those are real.
That's what they always were. What about the telephone camps? The telephone
camps?
police, I mean. The telephone police are like,
police.
I heard it was a black guy in a hoodie.
It was a Mac guy in a boogie.
And they're like, it was any black guy.
Yeah, that's the actual police. Is the telephone police.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it's this specific black guy who broke into this house, and they're like, all right, any black guy.
There's a
cool.
name and a full description and a height that matters. And Got it. Any black guy. We're on it.
All right. It was a Mexican at a grocery store. All right. Any black guy. Come on.
Telephone police. We're on it.
All right. This white dude killed his wife. All right. Any black guy. I don't think you're listening even. I don't think you're even trying to listen to what I'm saying.
No, I heard you, but like, over a telephone
yeah,
or
it's
whatever,
hard.
it's hard.
There's a guy in the middle somewhere. It's being like, any black guy. Okay.
Well, that guy's just screwing up the game on purpose. He didn't even try to say what it was. There's always some shitty racist person in the middle of police telephone.
It's the dispatcher.
Yeah.
There's always the dispatcher.
Everyone's mad at cops. What about the dispatcher?
Yeah, that guy.
What about the people who sent the cops to Breonna Taylor's? They didn't just go with their free will.
Yeah. People can blame James Bond all they want, but Q sent him there. You know? No one gets mad at Q.
That's because it's not a real person.
Yeah, what if QAnon is run by the guy from James Bond?
Maybe that's where it's from.
He's like, pedophiles, Mr. Bond. Pedophiles everywhere.
And Bond's like, yeah, I know. One came out of my room. Like, it was me, but there's a young girl that came out of my room. I'm James Bond. I fuck anything.
Yeah, I'm, have you ever seen the movies? I hate women.
Yeah, not a good guy.
Dude, they're so funny, those movies. The original. Have you ever seen those with Sean Connery?
I've seen some, but it's been a while.
Dude, like the first scene, I remember trying to watch it. I remember watching the whole thing, but I remember like watching like the middle ones. What's the guy, Pierce Morgan or whatever? Who's the thing guy?
Pierce
Bronson?
Brosnan?
Who cares? Pierce Brosnan.
And whoever it was the guy I grew up with, too. He was the ones, that was like Goldeneye and stuff.
Yeah, that guy.
There was someone before Sean Connery, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't remember those ones. I just remember
Humphrey
Sean
Bogart
Connery.
or something.
Yeah, it was like Kurt Russell. I don't know.
Kurt Russell definitely would have been after.
Kurt Russell was all of them, I think. Anyway, the Sean Connery one was like it's like 5 minutes into the movie, and so he's like hanging out with this girl by the pool. He's like shirtless. The girl's like in a bikini, and they're like hanging out. And Q comes up in a suit, and he's like, "James Bond, we need to talk." And he's like, "All right, baby, get out of here. This is man talk." And he like slaps her ass, and she just leaves. And the movie goes on. And I'm like, yeah, James Bond, way to fucking take control.
Yeah, Sean Connery years were wild. Sean Connery years of the world were wild.
Yeah, right. You're like, man, the 60s weren't as good as everyone says they are. That was wild. This is man talk. Saying that alone is like, whoa, what the? And then slapping her ass.
Yeah, that sounds like a different century.
Yeah,
like,
right?
That shouldn't have been 60 years ago, 70 years ago.
Dude, that shit killed me.
Really,
like,
it was probably like 20 years ago.
And I'm watching that with my friend Quinn, who's a girl, and I'm like, all right, Quinn, this is man talk. I would never, she would have punched me in the face. She would have dropped an elbow.
Yeah, that's why if you're going to learn stuff from like movies and TV, you definitely want it to be very current.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've been watching Mad Men. I gotta...
Yeah.
The Honeymooners really taught me how to be a good husband.
I remember talking them up to people too. I'm like, dude, the James Bond movies are great. Come over and watch them. And then I watched the Sean Connery one for the first time with friends. And they're all like, Willie, what the fuck have you been watching? I'm like, well,
There's a very backwards way of thinking.
well, I mean, it was man talk. She did have to leave. What do you want? Two men are talking.
Yeah. You want her to just stay here?
You want her to just stay here
hear
and
the man
hear
talk?
Her female brain couldn't process it. It would hurt her.
She'll start bleeding from the
He was
ears.
doing her a favor. That slap in the ass thing is like what I was talking about earlier, where you put something in my ass, I move faster. It's the same kind of thing, you know.
You don't want to keep getting slapped in the ass.
Yeah, you better hurry.
Now
Hurry
they
up,
do.
horse lady. This is man talk.
Hurry up, horse lady.
We're doing man stuff, like James Bond, like saving the world and jumping out of cars and stuff. Man stuff. Stuff I do every day. There was like probably a bunch of dudes in the theater like, yeah, this is man stuff. I'd jump out of a lot of cars and blow stuff up all the time.
I'm gonna go be an accountant again.
would have been more. It's like this is man stuff, and then he beats her. That would have made more sense for the time.
Yeah, that's 50s man stuff.
Yeah,
60s man
that's good 50s and 60s man stuff. Hang on here. I gotta go beat my wife and then kick those black people out of this pool.
Yeah.
Man stuff.
I'm gonna go not raise my children. Man stuff.
Yeah, and then he was in Indiana Jones 20 years later, and everyone forgot about that scene.
I don't know. I don't think everyone forgot about it. I think most people just didn't watch it.
I mean, in the 80s, by the time Indiana Jones came around, people still remembered Sean Connery as James Bond. We were in the Pierce Brosnan era at that point, but he was still like the original James Bond.
Yeah, I still remember Sean Connery as James Bond, but I don't remember any of these scenes or anything.
Well, that's the only thing I remember. Best fucking writing ever in TV.
Yeah, you imagine sitting there writing this like, I'm a fucking genius.
Man stuff. Yep. That was probably like his wife came in and you're like, hey, honey, I'm doing something. Like, get out of here, baby. This is Miss. Oh, my God.
Thanks.
I got
baby.
it.
But get out of here.
But get out of here. He slaps her out. Oh, yeah, he'll do that too.
Go make me some cornbread or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to format a script on a typewriter. Get out of here.
It's so difficult.
It's impossible.
I got to get back to writing in cursive with this quill pen.
I'm going to need some more of your blood. I'm running out of ink. It's not even like a tube, right? Just knives her.
Thanks, honey. See you later.
Back to the job.
Yeah, when did people finally stop talking old-timey? When did that accent go away?
They just never did. Like someone in the 90s is like, wow, wouldn't it be funny if people talk like that? And then now we think that people like that.
No way. People used to talk like that. They're like, hey, what are you doing today? Did you see the news from the old
That's true. All the fucking
old
like,
paper?
the radio back then, that was like what podcasts would have sounded like.
If everyone was just doing that.
If there was like podcasts in the 40s, they'd be like, hey, elk meat, huh? Yeah, I went hunting for elk meat the last night, yeah.
Yeah, you get up at 4 a.m. and you got to go on a run on the hike. You got to get going. You got to get it.
You got to be a go-getter. I'm going to Austin. I'm moving out to Austin, start a bunker podcast. I'm Joe Rogan in the 40s.
I'm worried about the Russians. They're going to nuke us. You don't know. They've got the bombs.
That's why I have the bunker.
All podcasts back then would have been in bunkers, for sure.
Call Her Daddy would have been run by 2 men. Call Him Daddy. This is the Call Him Daddy podcast. Women aren't allowed to talk right now.
Daddy Warbucks. He's where I get my trust fund from. I still have to call him Daddy.
This is Daddy Warbucks. The only daddy I know is Uncle Sam. Buy war bonds. Daddy Sam. That'd have been a funny World War II poster.
Daddy Uncle Sam.
It's like Daddy Sam wants you for the U.S. Army. It's like Uncle Sam and like
what
a
made
fucking...
them go with Uncle? Why didn't they go with Father Sam?
Because their fathers were all horrible people. So you're like, hey, your uncle's cool though, right? That's a different thing.
You like your uncle? You'd trust him and follow him into war?
Yeah.
Your uncle's never steered you wrong. Maybe the time he touched you weird, but...
No, pedophilia was invented after World War II. Everyone knows that.
Uncle Sam, the original Uncle Touchy.
Just Uncle Sam in like a mesh shirt. Daddy Sam.
I wonder if they did try Father Sam now.
Father Sam?
Father Sam, no.
That was like a priest.
Yeah. Like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no,
that
that sounds very judgy.
Brother
Father
Sam?
Brother
Nope.
Sam, you could... I wouldn't listen to Brother Sam.
Yeah.
Brother Sam kind of in the same vein as
Brother
Father
Sam's
Sam.
trying to get you to join a cult.
Yeah, exactly. Uncle Sam, that guy's like, hey, what are we doing, man? We're getting some beers. We're fighting Nazis.
We're going to go get some guns. We're going to shoot some people.
And you're like, hell yeah, Uncle Sam. I
Sounds
like
like a fun Saturday through the next 5 years.
Do you have to keep wearing the mesh shirt, though?
It's really throwing me off.
Is that the uniform? Dude, I saw a guy driving up here. He was in a mesh shirt in front of a U-Haul, and like all his boxes were packed, and he had like suitcases, and you're like, did you pack in a mesh shirt? That is the most Hollywood gay kind of thing.
I haven't seen a mesh shirt in a long time.
He's like, this is the last time I can wear this in this city, so I'm gonna get every fucking use out of it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm moving to Mississippi now. I'm moving to the middle of the country.
Yeah, I can't wear this anymore. I can't.
Dude, I haven't seen a mesh shirt in a while. That's like old early 2000s Hot
literally
Topic days.
Block down the road. He might still be there. Let's go check it out.
I like to think that he packed all the boxes without a shirt on and was like, oh, fuck, I can't go outside without a shirt on. And then he looked around. He's like,
oh, no.
It's the only thing I got left.
Like, I should have just gone shirtless, I think. I think that would have been better.
More solid move.
Or he was a mover, and they're all wearing mesh shirts.
We can't afford full shirts. Times are tough right now.
Like, we ho movers. We never get hot.
Holy shirts! They got to pay for the holes of the shirt too. It's got to be a cheaper shirt, right? All right.
All right. I'm just,
Swiss cheese, right?
But I just love the dude like packing his clothes and be like, no, I'm not gonna be able to wear this. Not gonna be able to wear this. There we go. I can rock this mesh shirt. I guess it would be good for exercising and like lifting stuff. It'd be a cool shirt to wear.
He like had a shirt that was like Reagan for president thing, and he's like, oh, that one's outdated and doesn't not gonna go over well anymore.
Mesh shirt. I can do that. Just seeing someone like that is like the LA dream dying. You know what I mean? Is when
having to get rid of your mesh shirt.
No, like having all your stuff packed, wearing the mesh shirt for the last time. And you're like, man, Montana's gonna hate me when I come back. God damn it. I can wear this mesh shirt to the border, and then I gotta change. That's it.
It's the last rest stop in California. I guess they could get up through Washington at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe if I take the coast, I could keep it on until Spokane. Hey, one last ride. Throws it on. Drives home. Drives off into the sunset with his mesh shirt.
Man, that is...
Don't let the dream die.
How many...
It's like his friend who gave him the shirt who died last year. Echoes and says, don't let the dream die. I won't, Danny, I won't. Puts the shirt on.
No one could have known what this year was going to hold.
If only you were here.
How many people you think have moved home during all of this, like back to their hometown, who have like just completely changed their identity back to what it was before they moved to a coast?
Right. Like, all right, I got to get rid of this green hair.
Yeah.
Start digging stuff again.
I got to stop having thoughts. They're going to be really upset when I have thoughts about things when we get back. That's why sports went away, and that was when everyone went crazy.
Yeah, right.
I think a lot of people lost their minds when sports left because they're like, well, I haven't had a thought in 38 years, and now I have to like talk about something, and all that's left is politics.
Yeah, right. I know, and that's the worst part. Is everyone has to talk about politics. I don't know shit about politics, dude. No one knows anything.
Most people don't know shit about politics. It's
like
bad.
But everybody is like, oh, I'm an expert. And is it better to never talk about it? I don't know. It's better for my sanity, definitely. But is it better for the country?
I don't know.
Who knows? I think people do need to talk about these kind of things. I think it's important.
You have to talk about everything.
You know? Like, even if you do, it doesn't matter where you live. Like, your thoughts are totally valid. It's just, I
disagree.
I think for the most part, you can still stupid people live in every fucking place in the entire world. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's not about where you live.
I can't tell you how many fucking stupid, morons walking
your
around
thoughts
LA.
Aren't valid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with that completely. I guess it's not about where you live; it's how dumb you are.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with like your community or how you grew up. It's are you a retarded person or not? And that's what it comes down to.
Intelligent people are accidentally born in shitty cities. It happens. It's not your fault. You can keep being intelligent and keep having thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't let the people around you ruin them. You can make it out to California one day and get your very own mesh shirt.
Yeah, and then you can have
And then your
shitty.
thoughts don't matter again.
And then you'll be surrounded by a bunch of other people who thought their thoughts mattered.
If you
and
wear
they
a
don't.
mesh shirt, I discount your thoughts too. I don't give a shit what you say.
Man,
Wear a muscle tee or something.
There's a lot of holes in your argument, just like that T-shirt. What the hell's wrong with you?
Because you are right. Like, just don't wear a T-shirt. You're not wearing one.
Yeah, just don't wear a shirt. That's the best part about Hawaii, dude. Wearing no T-shirt is like, that's a T-shirt.
That's the standard
That's a
T-shirt.
look.
Yeah.
Like,
That's just a standard white crew neck T-shirt.
yeah, exactly. If you go in a T-shirt out here, everyone thinks you're homeless and they try to give you money and shit. I've gone out shirtless in front of my apartment building, and like the landlady or the property manager, she like looked at me like, what's this guy fucking doing?
Yeah, out in front of an apartment building, it looks real bad.
But like
you could
in
do it out
Hawaii,
in front
dude,
of a
you're
house.
like fucking, you're hanging out. It doesn't matter where you live.
Well, yeah, the beach needs to be in view. Like, you need to be able to smell the ocean air to go outside of your apartment without a shirt on.
Yeah.
Or it
I
needs
disagree.
to be. It can be a heat wave. If it's a heat wave, then it's like, sure, I get it. If it's just like a normal day and you're outside of your apartment building without a shirt on,
Shirtless, dude. You should always be shirtless. I think it's great. I think it's a good thing, and we're restrictive in this fucking this right wing city, telling me what I can and can't wear.
telling me I have to wear a shirt to go somewhere.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, California's so free. How come I can't wear no shirt to go to the fucking grocery store?" They kick me out.
How come when I walk around in nothing but slip-ons, I can't go in these stores? Dick full out swinging.
Well, nobody got their dick out. Actually, dick out, that's fine in LA. You just better have a fucking T-shirt on.
You can Donald Duck all you want.
Yeah, Donald Duck it. Donald Duck it. You can go fucking full ass bush like Donald Duck. That guy had so much ass bush. Holy shit! What a fucking hairy ass.
Tail.
Yeah, you're like, I think he's a duck. No, that was bush. That is pure, pristine white bush.
When you shave,
why is his bush
when you shave
so
your
white?
front bush so much it ends up on your
Just
ass.
goes out.
Just-
But yeah, you can Donald Duck and you can go no dick mesh shirt in LA and they're like, good for him. But if you're wearing board shorts and no shirt, you're like, get back inside, you fucking hobo. Fuck you. I don't know. That's fucking. You're holding back a whole culture by not letting Hawaiians wear fucking no t-shirt.
I'm not letting no one wear no t-shirt. I'm just saying it. I understand it looks pretty trashy if you just like walk outside your apartment in just a normal day.
Well, this is where we disagree, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the city,
You're in the city. It's hot.
I know it's hot. Yeah,
Gets hot. You're gonna want to go shirtless.
you need a mesh shirt. I'm gonna get you a mesh shirt for the holidays. Oh no!
See?
The machine.
See?
No, bad look.
Why is it so bad? This isn't bad. I love
You
this.
got your Hawaii Pride shirt or Pride tattoo.
No, but see, tattoos in Hawaii are t-shirts. You wear them forever.
It's a cool t-shirt. You wear it every day.
You wear it all the time. Everyone knows you're from Hawaii. That's how you spot out tourists. You're like, look at that guy wearing a fucking tank top. Why don't you just take your shirt off, dog?
Yeah.
That's way
What are
easier.
you scared of, coward?
You fucking pussy.
Tank tops are a coward move. Unless you're wearing them because you need to go in somewhere.
Tank tops are just so half in, half out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, hey, make a decision. You know what I mean? Tank tops are like, oh, I don't know if I want to. Is it cold? Is it hot? I can't decide.
You're like, I want a design on my chest, but I don't want to get the tattoo of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want different tattoos on your
A tank
chest.
top tattoo? It's like what Cam has. Cam has like a tank top tattoo.
He's got a mesh tattoo. It's a little spotty.
Dude, I should get a mesh shirt. That'll be the closest I can get to going shirtless at the grocery store. But see, nobody thinks like, if you go shirtless at the grocery store, everyone's like, oh, this guy is just shirtless. He probably thinks he's fucking tough. If you wear a mesh shirt, you're like, this guy is gay as hell. It's not much
Very
different
different.
in clothing, dude. It's not
Yeah.
there's not really a big jump in like how much fabric you're wearing. From like, man, this guy doesn't give a fuck. And you're like, oh, wow, this guy doesn't give a fuck. Hey, pride. I'm all about it. Good for you, man. Yeah.
Just so you know, the thumbnail for this episode is going to be you with that
Fine,
shirt on.
good. I know. The second I took it off and saw it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a thumbnail.
Are you sunburned or are you tanning weird? What's this spot?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm probably drinking. I get splotchy when I drink. That's why I don't drink shirtless.
That's why you don't drink.
That's the only reason.
I like that. That's the primary option.
I get like red like camo design all over me.
Most people take their shirts off when they drink.
Not me, dude. I fucking throw another t-shirt on.
This isn't like
I throw a jacket over just to make sure my arms don't show any splotches.
I only drink in full guard and like a hoodie, pants. I don't want you to see my skin when I'm drinking.
Dude, do you have a ski mask? That'd be cool. Shirtless ski mask. I only cover my face.
At least they don't know your identity.
That's one for the thumbnail. Ooh.
There
you go. You're welcome. Anything else, dude? I think we ended it. This is pretty good. Hey, I hope you guys had fun listening to the Secret Podcast. We do this every Thursday on Patreon and every other Thursday on YouTube.
This is one of the YouTube ones.
Yeah.
Everyone gets this.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
If you want one next week, it's $1.
Yeah, and if you want to check out all the other ones, every other one you missed, they're all on Patreon for just $1 a month, 25 cents an episode.
Yeah.
That is the... Jesus Christ. See, this is why we need Tony here.
Well, there's 20-something of them, so there's at least 10.
Yeah, there's at least 10 episodes.
You've never seen.
That's pretty good. They're all pretty funny, I think.
It's a lot.
Yeah. They're all just bullshitting like this.
You're going to put your shirt back on after this, right?
No, I'm going to leave. I'm going out, dude. I'm going out. I'm hitting the town.
Yeah, you're ready for the street. I forgot. It's the perfect apartment building to leave.
Yeah, this is still... There's a guy with a mesh shirt a block away.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right. That's what's
I'll
there in
fight
all
that
this.
guy. We'll go, who's the better half shirtless guy? Anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks again for listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe on Patreon at patreon.com/twodumbbabies, where you can get every episode for just $1 a month. Pretty good.